Seriously.
Hello!
I always skipped it.
And welcome to Way of the Wicked session. What are we up to? 62.
Wow.
62. 62 weeks, basically.
My tokens reset again, damn it.
That's only 7 more sessions and all of us can giggle furiously.
God damn it, I was gonna make it, but I didn't want to because I didn't know
Why?
how well it would be taken.
69, Malachi. 69.
Oh, I haven't seen that movie.
They're all immaturely mine.
Oh, I've seen that movie.
Why are there
I'm
two
sorry.
Azuriuses?
Because I can't tell if the token here is out of date. Well, it is out of date.
Well, what happened last time, I wonder?
Yeah, Jonas, what happened last time?
Sheep, I wonder. Oh, yeah, Jonas.
Well, last time was a special time because we decided to follow a secret tip that wasn't so secret to track down a powerful adversary that has been not really, he hasn't opposed us too much directly, but he has been on the fringe of our movement for quite some while. And he has done a lot of, he stopped the tears, I think, and he's done some other things to screw with us. So it was Richard Haviland, the last of the House of Haviland, as far as we know at least. And he is delicious to convert because, Thorn is his, uncle or something, maybe? I don't know. His fake uncle. So yeah, we assaulted Richard Haviland on the Isle of Shargamon, where he was for some reason. We don't exactly know.
Presumably to track down Chagamon? Or find something there?
Maybe.
We haven't really ever tried to find out, have we?
No, because the mage I converted the mage to my cause, and so he teleported back to his dad. We killed the cleric, and Desitor helped us convert Haviland to become an anti-paladin of Asmodeus, and then he teleported him away with himself. And then we decided to return to the Horn to rest up for a bit before we decided we should really go and take out Vetter because he sent some daemons after us, and we didn't like that at all. So now we need to take him out. And to do so, we have prepared.
Well, you guys have. I was dead for an hour.
Yeah, Marcus emerges from the coffin.
He for some reason was disintegrated by a sunburst.
That's very unfortunate, actually.
I just realized something.
What?
We were serving Thorn, and I'm Thornblade, and that was really unintentional.
You just now noticed that? After 60 sessions?
He did call himself Thornblade,
I did find it amusing, yeah.
Before he made the cardinal. But...
I thought it was like you're Thornblade, like the blade of Thorn.
Well, he hadn't met the
No, that was super unintentional.
He hadn't met the cardinal until, before.
Part of the Knot of Thorns as well.
Yeah, it's part of Knot of whatever.
God damn it, Jake.
Well, Master Thornblade emerges from his coffin an hour or so later.
White Lake, with Nostromo or something.
No, Thornblade. I like Thornblade better.
Yeah, Thornblade's the best.
And we decided we're gonna go and take out Vetter or try to at least, because he's probably pretty tough. But we're prepared. We have 2 undead, which is pretty good against him, because he's probably gonna do a lot of disease crap.
I have something fun prepared.
I have 3 sources of immunity to disease, so I'm super good.
Do we... I don't suppose you have delayed disease, Dark.
Not on me, no, unless you want to go to Garstenhall and buy one.
We can
Let me check what I got. I don't think I have it, but, we'll see.
We can certainly do that. That's easy enough to do.
Yeah, alchemists can also do it.
Yeah.
Can they?
Yep.
So everyone of the living should get a delayed disease running. It lasts for a day, and you become immune to diseases after that day. And if and all of the diseases you've been infected with hit after that day is over. So you basically forestall his disease power for a day, and then we get hit by it. So we're gonna take a sick day after. But
literally.
Yeah.
Actually, one thing we could do is, if we're gonna leave, we could just get Trick to cast it on us.
We could, yes, that is true.
Trick could prepare it.
That is true.
Oh, you're kidding me! Since when is Hold Person an anti-paladin spell? That's new.
Your DCs generally won't be that high anyway. So.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
No, it's gonna be. I was just looking through my spells to see if I got
But yeah, I like that
But
idea.
I guess the ACG added some new spells to the spell list.
I like that idea. We can certainly have Trick cast it on the people needed for it. It's a level 2 spell, I think, so he should.
It's a level 2 spell, so he can easily get enough slots prepared.
Good. Right. We have align weapon. We're gonna align the weapons of Cash and Marcus.
It only lasts 1 minute per level though, so we have to wait.
Yeah, we do that when we go in.
Now too.
Yeah, I need 3 castings in total of that though. 1 for each of Cash's daggers, and then we need to remove Cash's negative levels. I'll do that again. Because it didn't save.
Oh yeah, that's true. She's back to her.
1 sec. Anti-negative levels.
Positive levels.
Oh.
Yeah, so I need 3 castings. 1 for Marcus's sword, and then 1 for each of Cash's daggers. Kyron, there's nothing I can do about you.
Wait, castings of what?
Line weapon. Makes them good aligned.
What?
Because we're targeting a daemon.
That gives me negative levels.
No, it doesn't.
No, a line weapon doesn't.
Oh,
Holy
right.
does, but not a line.
It's not holy. We're just making
we're
it
Gucci. No, I was just confusing myself there.
Like, if I could make your weapon holy right now in an instant, that'd be impressive.
Yeah, that'd be solid.
If you want to do that, you have to play an Arcanist with the special ability.
Yeah.
Go check
honestly, Arcanists are pretty good though.
Go check the Advanced Class Guide now.
I have a question for the DM. Because I seem to recall that Zacharias spent some hour or day, like several weeks ago, looking into Retrocally. I think it was around the time the Astra Daemon attacked. Or like we felt the presence of it. And would Zacharias, what would Zacharias know of Retrocally's abilities? Like, what can he do? What are his immunities and his defenses?
His fighting abilities are not very well documented. Well, Victor really fought him, and he didn't really fight him. He more sort of sealed him inside a seal, really. Mm-hmm. Generally, it is plague stuff, disease, and the like. The statue of him had 3 large daggers. Being a daemon, he's probably resistant to most death effects, and generally sort of, most magical effects, really, because, Daemon Prince. Yeah, he's probably evil.
Mm-hmm. Is he immune to any of the energies? Would he be immune to fire, say?
Don't really know. There's not really a book that says Retrocally is immune to fire.
No, it's more like Daemon Princes usually are quite hardy against so-and-so.
Daemon Princes usually are very unique and crazy.
Crazy!
Unsymmetrical.
They're unique creatures. I mean, Jonas, if you want, I can throw you the acid rod again.
I don't think, honestly, acid. If it's anything, I'm pretty sure he's going to be highly resistant to. It's probably acid.
I offered.
Do you think me having the ability to make him fatigued for 1 round with no save is a good thing?
I'm probably gonna exhaust him.
Okay. So I will do the no attacks of opportunity things for my first level spells, because my first level spells are really not that good.
Let me check anti-paladin and see if there's anything I can see that I can really use here.
I'm taking Iron Skin for one of my second level spells. I get 3 second level spells a day.
He's certainly a difficult one to get, because being a daemon we can't really smite him. And we need good aligned weapons to get through his DR probably.
Which I have on the side.
Yeah, we have that on Marcus and Cash, but we don't have it on Telemandus because we can't
Kyron
really.
Just breaks damage reduction by doing too much damage.
Yeah, that would be his thing.
Well, damage reduction is really bad because 7 attacks means 7 times damage reduction.
Mm-hmm.
This will not be your fight.
No. But maybe you can tank him and be
on the bright side for Cash, it'll be dagger versus dagger.
Yeah, and you can probably very much likely backstab a daemon. I mean, you just.
As long as they don't have eyes on both sides, you can do it.
Oh, yeah, he had 3 eyes in the front, which we gave to him.
Yeah, but no eyes in the back. So
no, not that I know of.
You can't see what Cash is doing.
That would be his undoing.
Well, I mean, the eyes were super magic. Maybe they can.
Maybe. I don't know what the eyes does. Well, I do, I guess, but I don't remember.
Well, we know what they did for us. We don't know what they do for him.
Yeah, maybe they're like supercharged for him.
Yeah.
So we get a trick to prepare a line weapon. No, delay
No.
delay disease,
Delay
Delay.
disease. Yeah.
Because that
which
last
he should be able to do without resting, because clearly he's a smart cleric and left spell slots open.
Yes, of course.
Nod sagely.
He's ordered to. I'm guessing.
And a line weapon, how do we get that?
I have a spell page so I can cast it myself.
Oh, you can cast it. Perfect.
And that last hours, I do believe.
A very, very, very long time ago, I asked Jones, "Hey, could you make this for me in case we ever run into DR?"
And I said, yes, I can.
And now I can bypass DR by casting a spell.
That lasts 4 minutes.
1
so
minute
we need
per
to
level.
cast it once we're there.
15 minutes, which is a decent amount of time.
Luckily, we know the area fairly well. We can get close to the horn,
Do know the area well.
land nearby, get our buffs running, and then we just swoop into the sanctuary and start wrecking.
Just teleport into the sanctuary.
No, we fly in.
It's probably immune to teleportations right now. Might be a thing.
We fly in. We can all fly.
Marcus can't.
I will help
I can.
Marcus fly.
I can turn into a bat.
That's true.
That will not help.
It won't help during the fight, but it can help to get in.
And the death ward might be a thing, since
Yeah.
we know what the demons did last time to the living party
Yeah.
members.
I kind of have no interest in negative levels, and he's probably worse.
Uh-huh.
So we'll probably have 3 death wards up.
Yep. Seems like a good
This
idea.
is going to hurt my spell slot so bad. Ugh.
That's fine. That's fine.
Like, this is gonna be a heart attack for my spell slots. Like, oh god!
It's level 4 for death ward. It's actually not that bad.
Yeah, but that's 3 of them.
You know.
Then it's 3 aligned weapons.
Yeah,
And
what
then we've got normal buffs.
what else do you have in your level 4 slot? Come on.
My level 4 spell's got a Blessing of Fervor.
That's true. Blessing of Fervor is very
Do you think
good.
we're going to have a lot of grapples happening?
You never know. He has a lot of arms.
Well, because basically the 3rd level spells that I will be taking basically are between that Litany of Escape thing that teleports people out of grapples, or like Burst of Speed, or like...
I like Litany of Escape a lot.
Yeah. Well, I have 3 3rd level spell slots, so I'm going to take probably 2 of those and a Burst of Speed.
That's completely up to you, Jack.
Well, I'm just wondering what you guys say.
I am prepared.
Might be helpful.
I guess assuming that no minion suddenly comes screaming in during breakfast and says, I don't know,
Help! Help! Whoa!
help, the spaghetti is on fire. What?
Great water!
Yarathon is trying to cook again.
Really, this is what I would do. If that happened, just crate water, 30 gallons!
Help, now the spaghetti is wet.
Firestorm!
Is this like a version of Dear Liza? Like,
I don't know.
there's a hole in my bucket. Dear Liza. There's a hole in my bucket, Dear Liza, a hole.
Part of me's actually telling me, like, do we want some holy water with us for this?
Holy water?
Who knows what Vetriconian's got up his sleeve, right?
Ah!
Who knows?
I was gonna touch the stuff.
Ow.
Indeed.
I like that how that's an indeed for that. Just start reserving spell slots.
Right. Well, I am ready to go.
I think we're ready, yeah.
I missed some of what you were talking about because I had to restart the computer.
We mostly just organized spells and stuff, so we don't get hit by negative levels and can bypass damage reduction and all that crap.
So are we going right now?
I think so, that was the plan.
Should I give the living members a bonus against fear, do you think?
That his altar did do that, remember?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that's a good
Oh, I
point.
give all living members a +4 against fear.
Cool.
So where's my notes?
I don't know, there's a curse with the Isle of Eramanthus. Every time I have to load that map, something happens.
It is sad because it is. You know, you can't see this.
It's a beautifully decorated map.
Yeah, you can't see the splendor of everything we have here. My telescope is gone, for instance.
That was a marvelous telescope, which I tried to keep in the map no matter what I did. Like,
Oh, it's happening again. It keeps changing from 113 to 137. And then it keeps doing that.
what's going
Like,
on?
What?
you know, it says it has loaded that out of that. It keeps changing from saying it's loaded
That's because
113,
people are updating their tokens.
and then it changed to 137, and then back.
Well, we're most likely going to be switching maps anyways.
Yeah, no, I think so.
I'll just leave it and see what happens, and I'll listen in.
Yeah, alright, well.
I'm just gonna check if I have cast that extremely annoying spell. Complicated.
Complicated spell.
Yeah.
The oh shit, I'm going to die, give me all the bonuses spell.
Yes, that one.
Yeah.
It lasts for 13 hours, so
I will have Mind Blank memorized for cash.
yay! It is cast. Awesome. Wait.
Yeah.
No. Wait. No.
Yeah, you will have Mind Blank.
Yeah, but I have not updated my spell list. It's still used from when we were fighting.
Well, I'm sure we can do that while we're traveling or something. So we
Sure.
don't have to wait here too long.
So we're just going to teleport nearby, or
No, we fly.
Why do we fly the entire way?
Oh, wait, okay, do you want to teleport? The thing
Why?
with flying is that we can approach and see if it's a good idea
Well,
to
we
go.
can.
Maybe it's like crawling with 10,000 Durgo daemons, and we're like, maybe we shouldn't teleport into that.
You know, that's a good point. Yeah, we should just.
Because I don't really like teleporting in blindly into a place where we know a daemon prince has been hiding for like 2 years.
once per day limited spell go.
Well, the thing is, Cash and Azorius only have minutes per level flight, I believe.
Yeah, which is why I have to put up
Windwalk.
Windwalk, yeah.
Windwalk.
Okay, yeah. I
don't like doing that every day, but it looks like it's no choice.
Yeah, I was assuming we were going to fly there with our 60 feet flight speed, which would take forever.
No, we're going 60 miles an hour.
Yeah, that's much better.
Full speed. Cash can add a Mind Blank because it lasts for 24 hours. So enjoy that.
All this flying, you are seeing a lot of the Cabriar
Yeah, I can imagine.
above Giant Forest.
We're having
Is it changed? Is it like rotted or anything from Vertically's presence? Or
No,
does
it looks much like it is. Really, it's a freaking huge forest.
are the living members.
You're sure there are all kinds of forest protectors and whatnot down there.
I guess so, yeah.
are the-
Maybe. Oh, you know, I fucking hope that Vertically has been harried by those snake ladies and druids that has cast like entangle and stuff on him like ever since we left him, because he fucking deserves it. It's like straight everything.
Will the living members get heroism?
Can you force me to
Yes.
the other map?
We're not there yet.
Oh, okay. It's
The
just
plan is to land like half a kilometer away, so we can see the horn, cast the minute buffs, and then we swoop in.
Half a kilometer?
Yeah, we can fly. We can fly that in like 30 seconds.
How
Yeah,
close
okay.
would it go to Farhold?
We do take 3 rounds to rematerialize, but
Oh no, 3 rounds.
5 rounds. I can't remember. Something like that. It's annoying.
Five rounds out of our 150.
Well, no,
Do we want to do a quick swoop over Farhold just to see how it's looking there?
Farhold?
Might as well.
It's- I suppose we can fly by Farhold on our way there.
What I was trying to mention, Jonas, by the way, was the fact that if we're rematerializing near him, if he sees us while we're materializing, there's nothing we can do.
Right, but then we fly away at 60 miles an hour. He can't follow that. Unless he's
does
mounted
have
jet
wings.
engines. He does have wings, yeah. But I don't think he flies that fast. Does he? I guess we'll find out.
When you materialize next to him.
Yeah. He fires up his jetpack. Fools!
I'm the Demon Commander.
Exactly. He has his airship flying above my head. Yeah, sure. We can fly by Farhold and take a look down.
Sure. Farhold. Should fly over it. You know, the horn is not lighting up or anything. It's just, you know, there's a multitude of these sharp rock spires in the forest below. You're not really sure which one it is again. I mean, you could find it if you fly closer, surely. But it doesn't really stand out. It seems like vegetation has been growing on it, most likely, even if it was blasted off some time ago. It's been reclaimed by nature. Farhold itself looks like a peaceful little village. A lot less people than you would expect, really. I mean, some of the houses have been boarded up. Mm-hmm. The keep there seems to only have a token guard of people. Generally, doesn't look like there's been a lot going on there.
What banners fly over the city? Are they still the king's banners or the like Telling Guardian banners? Have they?
It is the city's banner. There is no noble banner or what you like, which most likely means that the city currently doesn't have a sort of a noble overseer account or anything.
Interesting.
Also noticed that the church here and the monastery,
yeah, they had a convent.
Are both boarded up.
Wow.
And closed down.
Any sign of worship? Like
not that you can sort of see from here.
We should save that town.
We are about to, I think. I mean, we certainly feel some affinity with poor Farhold. We've been through a lot together.
Are there even any people living there?
Yeah.
There are people living here, yeah.
I mean, we have 24
There are
hour...
tough folk, the people from Farhold. Mm-hmm. And there are still people in your organizations who originally grew up here as orphans and such.
That's true.
From the numerous raids of the Bugheart swarms to the south of the Horn, or from the Bugbear tribes of the north, or young people taking to folds outside the city. Not really people coming in, a lot of people leaving here, because, you know, it is a dumb frontier town. They want to go to the big city, and then they come back some years later missing an arm and can't work. Yeah. These people don't like the city life. They like the frontier life. It's hard, but you know what you have.
Boggers and daemon laws in your neighborhood.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we have like 24-hour buffs running, basically. We could land for an hour, just walk around town and see what's up.
Certainly could.
I am curious just to hear what Vitrocali has been doing since...
Oh, sure.
Oh, maybe they know something.
Sure, let's land and gather some rumors.
Right.
Ask around.
Are you gonna just look like you, or
You mean lich form?
disguise yourself, or not?
I mean, sure. I mean, a lich is still kind of terrible to look at, so...
I click my fingers and stop being an orc.
Can I borrow that thingy?
Okay, 1 second. I click my fingers ability to cat, and I manually put the disguise on.
Thank you.
Second, takes a little mirror and begins to.
I have a makeup kit.
I honestly think an orc wouldn't care.
Let me just bleach the green away.
I have a makeup kit.
There's a difference between being an orc and being an undead horror like I am.
I guess Kyron would also let go. Reluctantly.
I have a fear aura, damn it.
Yeah, the point is, it's a little difficult to gather rumors if they're scared of you. So let's just make sure there's no fear.
It depends what kind of scared they are.
Yeah, exactly.
Scared people can be excellent sources of information.
Indeed,
let me tell you.
Indeed. Yeah, Zacharias will look at his human self, and we will move around.
How will you approach the city, sort of from what direction, or just sort of land in the middle of it?
Is there a certain section of the city that seems to be abandoned?
Yeah.
We just land there, reform in one of the old houses, go out, and move around.
And there's not a whole lot of people around.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you sort of go out unmolested, really.
imagine. And then we, I guess we'll go to, like, is there a bar open? Is that bar still open?
Is our inn still there?
You know that there was a bar here, but that it was completely wrecked.
Oh yeah, and the fighting, right? Yeah. Well, let's ask around. I don't think we should split up. We still have like things hunting us, and splitting up is probably a better idea.
Yeah, that's not split.
I think they can sense us as well, which is a bit of a problem.
At least they won't isolate us or hit us when we're isolated.
Sure.
I'll move my token over there.
I'll move Cash's one to that side of the map as well.
Thank you. Map source is just screwing with me. It keeps getting...
And being captained up.
Well, when I load it, it's trying to load the Isle of Aramathra, but it just can't, and then it gets... Yeah, and then it stops working.
I realize there's a lot of like spires around. Like we have.
Where's
this...
Kyron going? Help! No.
Kyron wants to be in the north, apparently.
So we have like this island. We have like I'm just thinking like the Frozen Chargamon was like a had like a big spiky island on top. We've got this here which is a big spiked island. We have this over here which is a big spiked island. Like spikes everywhere.
It's a lot of spikes.
I think Mantis is less of a spike, is more sort of a weird crystalline shape thing. With colorful grass growing on top and such.
Towers are a common theme, is a thing.
But I gotta make a phone call, so I'll be here, but not here.
You can see it as this mountain range here, sort of extending out, really, into the sea, making all these sharp rocks and such. So it's hard to come to Farhold from south, which is why it's so isolated, really.
Oh yeah, we stalk out into town and start asking around. What's been happening? What's up?
How's it going?
What happened to the convent of battle nuns, for instance?
So I'm gonna have to force all of you to another map just for a second. I'll for you just give the naked load it that way.
Oh, new map.
Yay, it worked! I hate Isle of Aramathras. It just never works.
I don't know what you guys did with it when you had it. But something dark.
You know what? This is the last time we do this with a map. We're never gonna decorate anything again. The end.
We'll see about that.
Next time, go. Oh, let's decorate. I'm gonna go. Nope.
Well, you guys have been doing it fine in Forsaken Throne.
I'm gonna disagree.
Oh, there you go. I'm gonna force you back to the other one.
No. Don't.
All right, then go back to the other one.
Which one?
No, the Empress.
I'm not going to Isle of Aramathras. I can't load it.
We're on there.
You can look at the world. There's a map in Gastenhall then, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking at the very nice map here.
I'm looking.
Doesn't have as much. No, wait. There's another one. I'll just mark the section on for you. There you go.
Yay!
Nice. Look at the greens too. Less things marked on it. You know, the older version, but yeah. What were we doing?
We're asking around rumors to try to create a picture of what happened after we left
how
and stuff.
you ask for rumors? Just go. So what's new in town?
Basically, if the bar is destroyed.
I think we could always ask from the angle of like we came here looking for the battle nuns.
Yeah, or like who rules here?
Right, when you go to someone and ask, who rules here? Bill sort of looked at it a little, sort of shaken and looking at just, well, the mayor, of course. So yeah, you don't think we've met?
Zacharias smiles. Zacharias, a pleasure.
No, that gives you his peasant name. Zacharias would never be able to remember this.
No, it just goes past him. He says, it has been some years since we were here in Farhold. It has changed much, it seems.
Yes, Hugo has been doing the best he can, but since we've heard no real good news from the front in some time, many of the boys have not come back. The Baron's gone, the Count's gone. People talk of disappearances in the night. He looks around. The boggards have gone unruly. Things are not looking good for a little town, but as always, we'll endure. At least the natives haven't attacked us too much.
Who is this Hugo?
He's the mayor.
Zacharias tries to recall. Was there a mayor named Hugo back when we were here?
Not that Zacharias really remembers.
Meh.
There's an associate of one of the merchants in the town.
Ah, yes. I think I can guess who. Zacharias remembering back to us helping this merchant lady assassinate her rivals to install her as the ruling of the merchant council.
Just the things haven't been quiet. We don't get many guests here, really.
I can imagine. Looking around, the faith of Mithra seems to have up and left.
Yes, we're not really sure what happened. One night there was just a lot of fighting, a lot of corpses. Didn't find any opponents. We buried them all. Some of them must have fled. Something happened, an uproar. Nobody really witnessed anything except for noises and, well, anyone who was too close, it seems. Been coughing ever since. They didn't last long.
Zacharias nods. Any activity from the horns, he points out over the forest.
Well, there have been whispers, but the boggards have been very unruly. They can't keep anyone from investigating anything. And people have been disappearing in the night, and where else do they go? So it looks out over the bay. Sure as hell don't swim through that.
Well,
you've come to investigate?
Yes, we
In
have.
a sense.
We're here to save the town, so to speak. Zacharias smiles.
Just raises an eyebrow and says, "Oh, well, it's quite ambitious of you."
We have that reputation, yes.
Some noble sent you?
No. Well, we are sent by lords, certainly.
Very well then. Yeah, we have been expecting someone to come out here. We don't really know the lines and such, but the Count must have family somewhere in the capital. It's good to finally get some recognition.
Certainly. Perhaps Mayor Hugo can be of more assistance to us.
Maybe, yes. I'm not really sure. He would be at the old guild house.
Would you mind pointing us the way?
All right. Take his bundle of sticks he's been gathering. And,
you don't happen to have a brother named Grump, do you?
Why? No, that is not a very common name here. You have to go to the heartland for that. My cousin lives there.
Zacharias nods. Yes, I think I heard his name once.
Whispered in my
That would be
dreams.
quite a surprise.
Whispered in legend.
He's a strong fellow, that one. Not too bright.
There's something about a lullaby to a troll, I think. Scratches his head.
Begins humming, showing you the way.
Is it the same lullaby?
Oh yeah,
Oh, great.
shows you the way to the guild house. It seems this was once a more modest building than it seems to look at now. It has sort of the Talingard banners hanging on it, most likely taken from the keep or some such place. And there are two guards posted outside.
Well,
Not the prime, but perhaps the best that this place can currently muster.
certainly.
This is the place. Used to be used for the merchant council, but since they disbanded, it's the mayor's place now.
So guys, notes. Why, thank you then.
But, I really hope you can save the town. We could use it. Any help, really? I mean, I'm not really much for asking for help from the capital, but in these times, you know, at least the bugbear's been quiet. If they're even over there. So it looks up at the bay. If they knew how empty the keep was, they would be on us in an instant, I think.
Zacharias nods. Noted. Should we just like send in Marcus and just kill everyone?
No, I
Just
don't
start carving through them.
Destroy them all.
Just a power trip.
Sure.
But we will approach the mayor's house.
The mayor come from the capital, they say. They come from some lord.
Well,
Interested in the city. God sort of salute. They do seem like a little bit of an ugly bunch, really. You know, you get closer, some of them have some scars and the like. Brutish.
Do they look proficient?
They look decent enough with a weapon. They don't really stand themselves as guards. They're more sort of they don't really, you know, the standard equipment of a long sword and the like. One of them is clearly having a couple of long knives at his side, and the other one sort of has a spear, it seems.